patience, you just use it all. I've had more than enough reasons to say goodbye now. Here comes another sorry lie. Seems all they do is make you cry, girl. Never knew all this time he was just leading me on.
Monday, it's time to get up. Let's talk about some music. Here today, PeauxeticExpressions.com, Music Monday. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already done that. And for those that have, thank you so much. Today we are talking about Syleena Johnson, who is one of the most underrated singers in my opinion. And she's also one of my favorite singers. So I've followed her career way back since her first single, I'm Your Woman. I have all of her albums. I love them all. I will say that the third one, though, The Flesh, is probably my most favorite. That CD is still on my iPod to this day, and I always listen to it. It's just really great music. All her music is really great, but that one in particular I like a lot. But this new CD, Chapter 6, Couples Therapy, is, I would say, probably just about as good as that one, which says a lot because, like I said, I think that's the best out of her catalog. And for those who may not know who she is the star, one of the stars of the reality TV series R B Divas for the Atlanta edition. And she also was featured on Kanye West's All Fall Down. You may remember that when he first came out, one of his first big hits. She's the woman that's singing the chorus on that track. And she's just had a lot of great songs over the years and has such an unmistakable voice. To me, when you hear her voice, you just immediately know that's Syleena Johnson. And this new CD doesn't have a lot of collaborators, but she does have a few. She collaborates with Leela James, who's also a star of the TV show R B Divas on the LA edition. Leela James, another artist who I think is wonderful. I also did a review on her a while back. If you missed that, make sure to check it out. But they do a duet together with this song called Fool's Gold. That song is really hot. I like it. It's one of the best songs on the album. She also has another song with Dave Hollister that's really good. And one surprise that she has on the album, but it turned out to be a really good one, is Willie Taylor. For you all who don't know who Willie Taylor is, you may remember him as a member of Day 26, the group that was featured on Diddy's Making the Band TV show. They actually had a couple albums, and he released a mixtape, solo mixtape by himself, and I believe the group was trying to get back together, but I don't know what quite happened with that. But to me, he was the most talented member out of all of them, and maybe that's why Syleena Johnson chose him to duet with her on this song called No Beginner, which is another hot one on here. I have a lot of favorites on this CD. I would say No Beginner, the song with Willie Taylor, is really good. Fool's Gold is a hot song. Perfectly Worthless. If you all have not checked out that video, make sure you watch it. It has a great message on it. It's kind of dark, the subject matter that it's talking about, but it's a great concept, and I think that she's really going to touch a lot of lives with that song. And then also when people see the video, it'll just take it to a whole new level. My Love, which is one of the singles she has out now, another great song. If I Was Your World, I Cut My Hair. It's a great song. Cut My Hair is kind of funny because a lot of times, as the old saying goes, you know, when a woman cuts her hair, she's really going through something. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but I have. If they cut their hair too much or often, they're going through something. So she kind of touches on that on this song a little bit, which I think is interesting. Also, she's going to be featured on the reality TV series Marriage Boot Camp. This is the celebrity or reality TV star edition. So her and her husband will be featured on there, basically talking about trying to balance her career versus him being a stay-at-home dad. He was in the NBA, so it's a bit of an adjustment for him to move into that more of a stay-at-home dad type of role. But her CD is great. If you all have not checked it out, make sure you do that. And it just flows well. I would have maybe liked to hear a couple more upbeat tracks on it. That's not to take away from anything that she has featured on the album. but she definitely nails it with the slower tempo songs, and I think that's her niche, actually. But she does have some really hot up-tempo songs as well in her catalog, one of them being Hypnotic, which was featured on the Chapter 3, the Flesh CD. So let me know what you think about her latest project, Chapter 6, Couples Therapy, her music in general. And also, I did another review today, and you can check this one out on my website. It's a written review on Pink and a guy named Dallas Green. In case you missed it, this CD, if you see it in the stores, it actually will not be listed under Pink. It will be listed under her real name, which is Alicia Moore. So it's Alicia Moore and Dallas Green, and they're titling themselves or naming themselves You and Me. The name of the CD is called Rose Avenue. Check out my thoughts on that, and the name of that post is called Pink and Green Rose. Thanks everyone for tuning in to Music Monday, and I will see you all in 2 weeks.
We ride to ships in the